friends, we're about to dive into episode 15 of Your Line April, and it's late. It is, yeah. I know, it was Wednesday night, came home from work, and I was drained. I was exhausted, had to be there a little longer, and was just working on chemistry homework, and I needed to catch up. So this week really has been devoted to catching up on chemistry homework, as well as, visiting family, doing other things, just kind of playing catch up to things that really I need to prioritize more than this YouTube channel. Also, something I'm going to bring up, I'll bring it before we get into really the talks of the episode. Now, a couple things have been going on. Now, Decadence, I believe, has just finished premiering on Hulu, so that its season is over, so I'm going to play catch up with that guy. So, if I'm not doing one episode a week, there might be 2 episodes next week. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm going to try to catch up, mainly for 2 reasons. One, because starting the first Friday of October, Retro React with Wonder Woman comes back around, and the week after that, Swamp Thing premieres on the CW, so I'll be doing live action shows again, so I need to kind of get ahead and get Decadence finished as quickly as possible. Of course, Your Line April will be coming to an end in a few weeks as well. I might kind of fast forward a bit, maybe do a couple episodes at a time as well, just to kind of get to the end, so that way we can start into Violet Evergarden. Won't be doing that for, I won't be doing that, I will not be doing that, trying to get through a little quicker with Assassination Classroom, because there are still many episodes ahead, so there's no reason for me to kind of finish that out as that approaches. But anyway, we'll probably finish out, looking at the amount of episodes left, odds are we're going to finish out October with Your Line April, so that way in November we can kick off fresh with Violet Evergarden. So odds are, so yes, here we go. So Decadence, I'm going to try to finish it right before we get to Swamp Thing, mainly because it was just kind of a last minute anime I wanted to add. I really enjoyed it though, it's been super, super good. Your Line April will finish out in October, so that way when November hits, Violet Evergarden can begin. Cool beans. And then Assassination Classroom, we'll finish this out probably into the new year, which is pretty awesome. Of course, throughout the fall, we'll have 2 live action shows. We'll have Retro React Season 3 of Wonder Woman, and then we'll also have the Swamp Thing, which I'm curious to see how the CW is going to handle it. I heard it's a little bit more adult than CW usually is in terms of violence. I'm not sure about language. So I'm kind of curious to see how that'll look. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But I will be reacting to that. Now, a side note before again we start talking about this. If you guys want to fast forward to the reaction, that's fine. Now, a side note about this, about the channel, is that I have, if not by now, by next week, I've approached 5,000 subscribers, which is pretty mind-blowing and pretty cool. That being said, just because I've been looking at the bills that I have, the amount of money that I need to get paid off for bills, just classes, just things like that, I've decided it might be in my better interest to finally monetize the channel. I just didn't, you can monetize your channel after 1,000 subscribers, but in terms of views and stuff, it just wasn't worth it for me. I was like, man, that's not really worth it. And to monetize the channel so early probably would be a bit of a turnoff. But because we're getting consistent, because there's a lot of other fun stuff that's been going on, and because I've reached 5,000 subscribers, which is still mind-blowing, I thought, well, it wouldn't be hurt to apply to see if I can. Whether or not I do, we'll see what happens, but if I do get monetized, I'll be announcing that for sure, so that way you won't be surprised when ads start popping up. And if I get approved for monetization, if I get approved for the partnership program, then I'll try to be sensible in what I do. Now, I know I'll be fine with my anime videos. The only videos I might worry about demonetization are my live action ones, because I edit them very differently than I do the anime ones. But we'll see how that plays out. Who knows what I'll do. I won't do Patreon. We're not there yet. We're so not there yet. But I might be doing a partnership thing. I just want to give you a heads up. Now that I've gotten all the announcements out of the way, let's talk about the show. Poor Kiari. Kosei knows she's sick, and he has a sinking feeling that it's going to be a permanent ending, which is very sad. Now, someone explained to me about the fact that he said sayonara to his mom last episode as a way of him finally saying goodbye to his mother. as well as accepting not only the terrible things that she did do to him, but also the wonderful things that she gave to him. And it's interesting how every time that boy performs, he has this weird crisis. But he did a great job performing, and you know, there's just so much. I love the supporting cast. I really enjoy them. They are beautifully fleshed out, and their episodes aren't filler. They allow us to really connect with these people and see these, you know, crazy, energetic, you know, artsy people from the outside, which is kind of cool. And of course, poor Tsubuki is so freaked out because Kosei, she finally has realized her feelings for him, and then he tells her he's going to go probably to a very different high school than her, so different that he's going to move away, so they won't be neighbors anymore. So that's put her into an upset, and she's mad at herself because now she just figured out her feelings, and he's going to be moving away to a different high school, and she's like, ah. So she's upset. Understandably. Watery is just, I don't know why I said Watery. Watery, he's just, someone once was like, buddy. And other moments, he is a treat. What I love about these characters is that, you know, you get this one-sidedness to them, but then you also get to enjoy the other dimensions as well. I was chatting with my mom about, you know, what's great about anime is that because of its long history, manga, of course, and anime, because of its long history, we've been able to see not only this beautiful evolution of animation styles, but we've also gotten to see this beautiful growth of writing. No, odds are there are very terrible, poorly written, poorly animated, poorly acted animes out there. I'm sure there are. Statistically speaking, there happens to be. But so far, I have not encountered anything too awful. Maybe if I look at some of the 80s ones, maybe. But right now, I've enjoyed all of the animation and writing. That being said, that's all I've got to say. So if you're new to the channel, you probably have missed this announcement, but hello. There is a YouTube version of my reaction is heavily edited, no sound, partial animation, just to keep the copyright monsters at bay, and it works. So, if you want to see a full version of it, there's a link below to and you can click that, and it's free. But if you can't get access to that website because of your country of origin or for whatever reason, you can follow along. Anyway, if you can't get access, you can follow along. There'll be a countdown timer. You can't miss it. I don't know where my brain is. Oh, it's the caffeine, isn't it? That's fine. Anyway, let's dive in. Oh, I forgot about the mud balls. They would dry up. I like how they design them with little arms and the big head. The little hands and feet and the big heads. They're so cute. It's almost chibi, but not quite. So I guess this episode's called Liar, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get to focus on Tsubuki's and Kosei's relationship, which I really actually like. It's very cute. I like how it's kind of like the tale as old as, maybe not time, but of the best friend falling in love with the best friend thing. But I like the approach of it because people are different, so how they handle situations are going to be different. There's going to be the everybody knows except for the person who you like trope. But how they approach the situations, how the other people react to that changes because people are different. There's always bugs in my room. I'll have the window open. Alright, I'm gonna drink some coffee. Not from Joyzy, but I'm gonna sound like I am anyway. Seriously, if somebody has not written a dissertation on anime intros and like patterns that are within them, I'd be surprised. But you know, it's hard to bring anime into like the mainstream of anything. It really is. So has summer school ended? Are we back to the normal fall schedule? Okay, so we're back to kind of the normal fall schedule. Hmm. He's set on this actually. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, her orange just. Actually, it's funny. You know, I was looking into, and maybe I should start doing this. I was looking into master's grad programs, and I was told because of my chemistry grades, I probably should look at schools outside of the country. The problem is I can't afford that. Oh, her long jump. Girl ate dirt. Don't count that. You can't count that. She literally ran through the dirt. Look at their boys. What'd you expect? Mm. Oh, she's so upset. He's so, but his like the what has been haunting him, literally haunting him for the past. She is a mess. She's such a mess that she's not even happy about her friend being okay. That's a lot of energy. Ooh, girls skipping bars. She gonna miss it and fall on herself? Lost momentum. Hmm. Monkey bars used to be easy for me, then I got older and I gained weight and it got really hard. Oh, look at that animation. This is one of those animations that does a good job not only telling the story via thoughts, but visually as well. It allows room for silence, like a good song. Listen to the subtle piano in the background. The sadness of it all. He knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. So he's trying to make her feel good by kind of breaking up with her and stuff. It's terrible. Excuse. But it... He knows. She knows it's true. Gosh, did you see look at his face because he knew it was coming? Look at the beautiful background, how the pastels of it all. Oh, poor girl. She wanted to be a good girlfriend. She was just hooked up on somebody else. I didn't realize until this past few animes I've been watching, it's such a Japanese thing to put a hand on the head. Little. Oh, he's so nice. What's she doing on the piano? That's his way of, yeah, being mean. Okay. Oh, someone corrected me on the song that is Claire de Lune, not, which still has to do, Luna, the moon, still has to do with the moon. But definitely not Moonlight Sonata, which they were right. It didn't sound right coming out of my mouth. It's such a beautiful piece. That's probably why it's overplayed. Hmm. But he knew she was eventually going to dump him. Gotta beat her to it, though. I don't know if it's true about the other girl, but either way. Ooh, that ugly crying. Oh, like Three Musketeers. Yeah, it does. That can be really hard to do. It's an interesting habit to get. It's a good habit to get into as an adult. It's hard to learn when you're older. That fear. That unwillingness to be content. Not unwillingness, but no person who's, once you put your feet in the sand, you kind of don't want to move. A freaking rock or tree. I was interesting. I was wondering. Yeah, that's not true. We know that. He's such a good guy. What else did you want from him? Gosh. It was fun when she said I got dumped. I was expecting him to stop, but no, he kept playing. He is. I think she's only just kind of starting to realize it. And now that she's realizing it, we're getting to really see that. He is. Only a little bit time left. Hmm. Oh my gosh, yesterday the moon was like a half smile, but it was so orange and pretty. Sometimes when you're miserable, you don't want people to be nice to you because you just want the outside to feel like the inside, but nice. What a powerful first half of the episode. We're watching another performance or competition? I was wondering that was gonna come up. Girl has fire in her again. That was nice. Oh my gosh, the choices and the animation directing and the fade outs and all of that are just great. He's so stressed. Come, turn around, pick it up, man, pick it up. Oh, I want him to pick it up. He wasn't there though. It's true. He's so stressed. Hmm. Oh gosh. I don't know if I completely know that feeling, but who threw that at him? Someone's following him. Wait, is that that other little girl? Who is that? What is she, a little fan of his? So that's the girl in the intro, the second half intro that we haven't seen before. She looks so much like Kaori. Kaori. Ah. Oh. I would like to know. She's the one following you, the big goober. Was she hoping to use Kosed in order to get to her? So many blondes in this show. She's like, okay, whatever. Well, she's in a prestigious art school. She must be quite good. Bach. Why say Bach? Oh yeah, she watched him. That's good they know that, because the song, she's playing it like he does. Come on, you gotta say about it. Maybe that's the reason it sounds bad to my ears, because she's playing it roughly. She's copying his style. I mean, they just praised her. Oh. What's in her hand? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's actually really good. That's a good move, actually. I like that. Because that's good for him. Because sometimes to teach, you have to really have a master of what you're learning, what you're doing. A patisserie again. You're a friend more than that, you goober. He still hates hospitals. You know, actually, I've seen that in a hospital that I go to up north. So, Audrey's in there. Of course, she's his. He's her boyfriend. So, oh, those look so good. They're not very good. No, poor guy. I actually like black cats. Don't give chocolate to a cat. I love that she's yelling at him. What he would have. And that is nice that she reached out to him and kind of like said, hey, you know, a little bit. But she has to approach him. They didn't make you work for it. Nice. But it's good for an introvert like him. It's good to have an extrovert reach out to you because sometimes we overthink things and we're just like, we hide her and stuff. Whose little sister is hers? That wasn't good. Oh, that's weird. Can she not get up? What the heck is her condition? Or she just get faint? Oh my gosh. She shouldn't have been out of her room. She can't move her legs. What the heck does she have? This can't be a heart thing. It's gotta be more serious than that. It's gotta be a brain thing or spine thing. This is a heavy episode. Whoa. That was, oh my gosh. That was exhausting. This episode flew by. Dang. I thought it was like gonna be a heart issue because it's like always a heart issue, but that's can't be a heart issue. She lost the ability to use her legs. This is way more serious. This is a. I wonder if she's a tumor. Something like putting pressure on her brain or something that's kind of screwing with her ability to walk. That or just a spine issue. It has to be. I don't think a heart issue would make you lose the ability to use your legs. Dang. This was a heavy episode. I mean, we got that brief moment of just, like, lightness with, you know, Kosei and Seto. But, this episode started heavy and ended heavy. Heavier than I expected. She shouldn't have been out of her room, though. Odds are she was out walking probably past midnight. Skeleton crew, and they're not going to be in most places. Is she... Oh my gosh. I wonder if that little pianist is this little sister of the boy. Okay, so let's talk about that heck of an episode. So that was intense. I mean, oh my gosh. Wow, I just wasn't expecting an episode that intense. I mean, the first half made sense because we're picking up right where it left off with Tsubaki and her learning about, you know, where Kosei is going and just all of that, but I wasn't expecting it to be that intense at the end with... Wow, she lost the ability to use her legs. Her leg literally gave up. It's gotta be a tumor. Oh, I did not press play. Stop that. It's gotta be a tumor pressing on her spine or there's something going on right here or here somewhere, because that seems way more serious. I don't think a heart issue would do that, and it wouldn't. And that wouldn't be a blood clot issue. Or maybe it is, but it's gotta be a brain or a spine issue. So it looks like at the beginning of the next episode, we'll get to actually see what happened the day of the gala episode. Wow. I mean, this episode flew by for me. Sometimes it drags on, but this one flew by. You know, with the first half dealing with Tsubaki, the second half dealing with Kosei and his feelings, and this new character coming in. And now we're going to go into what Kiori went through last episode. What an intense episode. It's very clear that we are, in the second half, really diving deep into kind of the pain and the angst the series will end on. And I'm sure there'll be some bittersweetness as well. But, yeah, that kind of ending threw me off like crazy. I was not expecting that. I was going to watch the next episode tonight, but I have to get this episode published on time. Again, a reminder that we'll let this series finish out in October, and then we'll start Violet Evergarden in November. Assassination Classroom will go along in the steady pace, and then I'm going to try to finish out Decadence before we get to, before I dive into Swamp Thing. So I might push Decadence out a little faster than usual. Or I'll try to. No promises, because things go up crazy. But it will be nice to get into some live action shows that are in English, just because it kind of hurts my eyes to stare at the animation. But I have been paying attention to those of you who've been recommending movies and TV shows or animes for me to look into. I have been paying attention. They're on my queue. I don't know if I'll ever get to them. I'm just saying that. Mainly because with anime movies, they're really long. They take not super long to edit, but they take a crazy long time. Well, sometimes if I'm re-recording the episode, it does, or the movie, it does take a long time to edit. And then sometimes it takes a crazy amount of time to export the video and upload it. But I will definitely take into consideration doing more anime movies, especially if I do end up monetizing my channel finally. Anyway, now that I've blathered on, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.